Before we begin our final activity for this course, I wanted to recap how we can approach aligning outcomes, activities, and assessments in your course. And we can harken back to the idea of alignment and the notion that we have these three components. We've repeated this several times, but once again, learning outcomes, activities, and assessments need to be in alignment. They need to be in balance. If any of them are out of sync with the others, of course, the whole design structure falls to bits. So let's recap how we might apply the principles of alignment in this example, which is in the area of community development. So I picked this topic, and while you have been working with a table format in columns, we can also do it in a more graphical presentation. And here I'm showing a couple of learning outcomes, one being familiar with multiple definitions of or paradigms for community development, and two, linking key concepts to one's own experience. So 1 and 2, those are a couple of outcomes. Then I've added a couple of activities here that someone might assign to their students. And first one is reading, so students are given 3 readings illustrating different perspectives. And number 2, they are asked to choose one of these paradigms and share an example from their own experience or something from media to illustrate in the discussion forum. Finally, the third part, assessments. We have an example 1 where they are asked to do a short assignment where they create a table comparing 3 paradigms or perspectives and submit it as a short assignment. And this would link to a later assignment where they would choose one of these models and apply it to a case study that they work through. So the point here would be to emphasize that the work in comparing the perspectives is an underpinning for a future assignment, that they're working towards applying these principles in the context of a case study. So we see that we have these different phases of the design process, and we can show the alignment here in color. I've showed the sections numbered 1, the outcomes, the readings, and the assignment that align with one another, and then also part 2, linking it to one's own experience, sharing those experiences, and allowing students the choice to choose a paradigm they want to work with in a larger assignment. So there you have it. There's an example of how we can think about alignment through this graphical presentation.